double-crossing sneak. You told Ringo and Brocious, didn't you?
Go on to bed, Ike. You're drunk.
Yeah, I'm drunk. But I'll be sober tomorrow. You know where you'll be? You and all your brothers? You'll be dead. You better start praying. All your Earps will be dead tomorrow.
What's that all about? Too much liquor, Morgan.
I don't know. Somebody did tell Brocious and Ringo where we were going and when. Shouldn't we explain to Ike?
No, the harm's already been done. As for tomorrow, Ike's the biggest coward I know. I don't plan on any of us being dead.
You hear me, Earp? Tomorrow's the day!
Oh, Wyatt Earp, Wyatt Earp, brave, courageous, and bold. Long live his fame, and long live his glory, and long may his story be told.
The Life and Legend of Wyatt Earp, starring Hugh O'Brien.
The long struggle for law and order in Arizona, which exploded in 30 seconds of deadly gunfire at the OK Corral, placed Wyatt Earp among the great marshals of the western frontier. But that famous gunfight has been a matter of controversy ever since 1881. Witnesses from the outlaw element contradicted one another on so many vital points that no reputable historian has taken their version seriously. Marshal Wyatt Earp's story of the fight was told under oath and transcribed verbatim. This is Wyatt's own official testimony of what happened that bloody day in Tombstone.
You swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
Be seated, please. Marshal, the court has heard numerous witnesses to the OK Corral affair. They have testified one by one, behind locked doors or in a cleared courtroom, as you were about to do now.
Yes, sir.
Now, this court would like to hear your own story of events leading up to the gunfight and your description of the fight itself. Now, this being a preliminary hearing and not a trial, the court may only warn you that you and your brothers and Dr. Holliday have been accused of murder. Now, it is your right not to testify at this time. But if you do testify, the court must state that it cannot divulge by its questions or in any manner the nature of testimony given by previous witnesses.
I understand, sir. The reason I'm testifying is that I have nothing to fear from the truth.
Very well. Proceed.
My brothers and I tried to avoid this fight. The night before the fight took place, Ike Clanton threatened us by saying that he, the McLaurys, and the other Clanton outlaws would gun us down the next day. The morning of the fight, Virgil and Morgan walked into my office.
Ike Clanton's back in town this morning. He's cold sober. Still making fight talk. He says the McLaurys and several other guns are on their way into town.
Where's Doc?
Still asleep at the hotel?
Let him sleep.
We're not going to fight?
Not if we can cool things down. Now, there's some coffee over there if you want it.
I think it's a good idea to try to cool things down. How?
Ike knows that Ringo and Brocious suspect him of squealing for the reward in that stage holdup. He's got to pick a fight with you. It's the only way he can square himself.
That's just the point, Morg.
What is?
Men picking a fight usually talk a lot, drink a lot, working themselves up to it. And while they do, we may have a chance to arrest them, disarm them, one by one.
Our best bet?
Fast guns like Tom and Frank McLaury?
Morg, we're not exactly easy marks ourselves. Oh, I think the McLaurys will take a few minutes to decide. Maybe even an hour.
Wyatt's right. If we can play for time, they might cool off.
All right, now you just hold on there. Wyatt, the vigilantes are going to take care of this.
Thanks, but no thanks, Mr. Mayor.
Now, you can't fight 24 gunslingers. I've got 35 men armed and ready to go.
We're not aiming to fight, John.
You're not?
They might think better of it.
Think? Why, man, Ike Clanton is standing down there at 4th and Allen armed with a rifle and 2 45s. He says he's going to shoot the Earps on sight, and what's more, I believe him.
Ike alone?
Right now he is. The others must be on their way.
Virgil, you and Morgan go on over and arrest him. Disarm and take him over to the city court.
Now, wait a minute. Wyatt, this is suicide. You and your brothers can't handle this alone.
Mr. Mayor, the only suicide for a John Law is when he lets the vigilantes do his duty for him.
24 armed outlaws?
Won't be that many. 6 or 8 at the most. Now, you keep your men out of sight. How long do you think my brothers and I could hold this town if word got out that we were hiding behind the vigilantes?
Wyatt, will you listen to me?
No, you listen to me. You hired us to do a job, now let us do it.
Doc, good fella. You seen the Earps?
Not this morning.
Yeah, well, I guess they're hiding out. Or maybe they run out.
Run out? On what?
Listen, I want to tell you something, Doc. They can't hide out or run far enough. I promised them they'd all be dead today, and I'm in it.
I'm sure the three of them are big enough to take care of themselves. And I can't waste time here like this. Good day.
Doc, you don't believe me, do you? Well, you'll see. You'll see.
Good day, Ike.
Looking for the Earps?
Tore him over to city court. That's all we have, huh? Better order 25 more bail. Morning, John.
Howdy, boys. Well, I guess Ike wasn't just talking, was he? We're gonna get the Earps.
All right, but don't do any shooting here. I own this place. Move over to the OK Corral, will you?
What are you scared of, Johnny?
He's right, Tom. Wouldn't look good to set up in the sheriff's own property. We'll move. Thanks, boys. $25 in cost, Mr. Clanton. Well, you're the city's chief of police, Mr. Earp. I think you'd better keep these guns until Mr. Clanton leaves town.
Yes, sir.
You can keep the change. I'll get you for this, Earp. I'll get all of it for you. I'd do it right here and now if I had my guns.
You talk too much for a fighting man, Ike.
You want to scrap, Ike? Take this. I'll use my fist.
Morgan. 5 of Ike's army just rode into the OK Corral.
Only 5? Shouldn't we disarm them?
No, we'll just wait until they scatter.
Well, that won't do you any good, you double-crossing squealer.
Keep him here until he cools down. I gotta go find Johnny Bean.
You looking for trouble?
I didn't see you, McLaury.
You're a liar.
You're wearing a gun, go for it. Here, take the guns on over to the hotel. And you and Morgan meet me at Halford Saloon. I have an idea I'll find Bean there.
Tom and Ike can buy more guns.
We're just trying to discourage them. If we can buffalo Frank McLaury and Billy Clanton, they all may quit.
I don't quite follow your reasoning, Marshal. Why didn't you arrest him? The court has always understood that Frank and Tom McLaury were the fastest guns among the outlaws. Well, wasn't buffaloing Tom McLaury an incitement to angry reprisal?
Well, sir, it usually doesn't work that way.
Well, the court is still puzzled.
Well, sir, a man's life is the most important thing in the world to him. I had slapped Tom's face and invited him to draw. He went for his gun, but I beat him to the draw and knocked him unconscious. I thought he would realize that in a shootout with me, he might get killed. By not arresting him, I gave him a chance to leave town, which is what I was hoping they would all do.
I see. Then why did the outlaws persist in forcing this fight?
Well, sir, the first talk I had that day with Sheriff Bean would explain. You see, sir, Sheriff Bean has worked hand in glove with the outlaws. And that morning at Halford Saloon,
Morning, Earp.
hello, Johnny.
I couldn't talk him out of it.
Did you try?
Look, Earp, you don't like me and I don't like you. You and your brothers wear stars. I told Frank McLaury it was plain dumb to try a shootout with the John Law, and especially you Earps.
What'd Frank say?
Nothing. But you and I know how he's thinking.
How's that?
This is no time to play innocent. Everybody thinks Ike squealed on some pal steal, and you told Ringo and Brocious about the deal.
I didn't tell how I found out where those men were hiding. And I didn't tell anybody that Ike made a deal with me.
No difference. Ike's got to risk a shootout with you Earps, or get shot in the back by Brocious and Ringo.
Look, I told Ike, and I'm willing to tell the McLaurys and anybody else, that I don't know who it was that told Brocious and Ringo. It wasn't me.
They won't believe you, Earp, because they can stop the rumor by proving they hate your insides. I've got to get back to the office.
Not so fast, Johnny. Does he know that armed men are waiting at the OK Corral to gun us?
I'm sorry. There's nothing I can do about it.
With the sheriff of Cochise County, I'm calling on you to go with me and arrest that bunch.
That's your job, not mine. You're city police, I'm county. Right now, they're in the city.
What are we waiting for?
I think we better move on them, Wyatt.
Plenty of time. They can still change their minds.
He knows we're going to have to shoot to kill him.
That's the trouble.
Virgil and Morgan were partly right. I'd been in 90 to 100 gunfights, but I'd only killed one man. By accident in Dodge. But mostly I was thinking about my brothers. I couldn't ask them to run. At the same time, I wanted to give Frank and Tom McLaury more time. They and Billy Clanton would be very dangerous in a fight. When my brothers and I moved to the sidewalk in front of Hafford's, I was still hoping that we could avoid a showdown.
There goes Ike and Tom, Wyatt. Spangenberg's. Must be buying new guns.
Looks like it.
Wyatt. Wyatt, you'd better let the vigilantes handle this.
Thanks for the offer, Mr. Mayor, but it wouldn't work.
Look, Wyatt, we're all armed. We can surround the OK Corral and disarm the outlaws.
The McLaurys have got a lot of friends. They just ride into town, there'd be killings on every street.
They made me bring you a couple of messages, Wyatt.
All right, let's have them.
Well, Frank and Ike said if you don't come to the Corral and fight it out, they'll pick you off in the street.
What's the other message, Mr. Coleman?
They told me to tell you if you'd leave town, they won't harm your brothers.
Well?
No, you don't. We're fighting.
Let's get it over with. All right.
Wyatt, will you listen to reason, man?
I told you it was our job.
Wyatt!
Doc, will you try to talk some sense into them?
Talk? I'm going with them. The time for talking is past.
That's right, Doc.
I misjudged Ike Clanton once today. I'm not doing that again.
None of us are, sir. But we may need you alive. Men are going to get hurt. Doctrine is your business. You let us do the fighting. Now, let me have that gun.
Well, all right.
Wait a minute. Where you going?
Down the street to make a fight.
I'll go along with you.
This is our trouble. You stay out of it.
It's the wrong thing to say to me.
I know, Doc, but this is going to be a tough one.
It's the kind I like.
All right.
There, Doc, you tote this. Don't look too steady this morning. Buckshot is able to hit more.
I'm steadier than any of you. I had whiskey for breakfast. Who we fighting?
The McLaurys, Mike and Billy Clanton, Billy Claiborne.
Good. Where's it to be?
Okay, Corral.
It's all right, boys. I disarmed him.
You arrest them?
No, but I will.
Then come on.
Don't go any further. Earp, I order you not to go any further. I'm the sheriff, and I'll do the arresting.
You said that was Virgil's job.
Earp, don't go in that corral. You're going to get killed.
Frank. Well, they're coming.
How many?
Well, it's Doc Holliday and the Earps.
All right. Spread out.
Now, Marshal Earp, the court wants you to describe just what happened at the OK Corral.
Well, sir, Johnny Bean had lied to us. When we walked into the corral, we saw that Sheriff Bean had not disarmed the outlaws. They let us move in, single file, with Virgil in the lead. I was watching Frank McLaury. They went for their guns. I wanted to drop Frank first, and I had to let them make the first move. Then I heard Virgil give them one last chance to stop the fight.
You men are under arrest. Drop your hands.
Why, you...
Now, hold it. We don't want that.
Sir, so many things happened in the next 20 seconds that I'd like to try and tell you about it, slowly and in detail. When Virgil said, "You men are under arrest," Frank had a belly wound. I turned to shoot at his brother, Tom. I saw Doc covering Tom McLaury, so I turned toward Virgil.
Wyatt? Wait, don't shoot, Wyatt. Don't kill me. I ain't even shoot.
Fighting's commenced. Now start shooting or get out.
Thought he had missed and went for his .45. I fired once at Tom McLaury. As Tom fell in the road, I heard a crash of glass behind him. I yelled, "Look out, boys, you're getting it in the back."
Doc.
Not today.
Burge thought Billy Clanton had been hurt enough, but Billy heaved to his feet. I saw him fire, and Burge staggered, hit in the leg. Billy started toward the street, firing again. Burge and I fired at him. Billy slumped down.
Call it, Burge. He's had enough.
Drop him, Wyatt. Why'd you let Ike get away?
He wouldn't draw.
We had killed 3 outlaws. 2 had run away, Ike and Billy Claiborne. Burge and Morg were shot in the leg and shoulder, and Doc was bleeding from a bullet crease along his rib. Then all of a sudden, I heard cheering. The vigilantes, well, they were glad we'd survived. I was too. But I didn't do any cheering. I felt thirsty, but I knew I couldn't swallow. I felt scared, but I couldn't show it. The sweat ran down my body. For the first time, I deliberately shot at men to kill them. I think we were justified in doing our duty as officers of the law, but I'm sorry for the McLaurys and Billy Clanton.
Marshal Earp has finished his testimony. The court will recess. We'll talk in chambers, Wyatt.
Yes.
It's a wretched business. The Clantons are holding a big funeral tomorrow for the McLaurys and Billy. I hope your brothers are well guarded.
Oh, we moved him into a hotel room at the Cosmopolitan. Doc and I have rooms on either side.
Vigilantes patrolling the streets?
Yeah.
Well, let's hope for the best.
Judge Spicer, the real trouble is just starting.
Wyatt?
The Bonnie Blue flag, Doc.
Bad news, Wyatt? What'd the coroner's jury say?
Well, they exonerated us, but
But what?
the whole town's ready to explode. Vigilantes with rifles patrolling the street. Ike Clanton and Sheriff Bean have gone to the grand jury.
Cheer up, Wyatt. Isn't Spicer a friend of ours?
He always has been, and he don't scare easy.
Oh, but they're going to pressure him hard, and I don't know what legal tricks Bean and his lawyers are going to try and pull. Doc Brocious and Ringo are top dogs now. They just moved into the rooming house across the street. You think they'll talk to you?
They cuss me, but they talk.
Well, I'm going to visit with Virgin Morgue. Why don't you go over and get Brocious to brag about what plans they have for the Earps?
We killed 3 outlaws, and here we are, holed up in a hotel room as if we were to blame. If I had a praying acquaintance with the good Lord, I'd ask him whose side he's on.
Well, he cleaned up the country, the old Wild West country. He made law and order prevail. And none can deny it, the legend of Wyatt forever will live on the trail. Oh, Wyatt Earp, Wyatt Earp, brave, courageous, and bold. Long live his fame, and long live his glory, and long